After an empty arena WrestleMania and Money in the Bank, WWE's first pay-per-view with some sort of a live crowd finally arrives. Backlash takes place this Sunday, and these are my predictions for the 7 announced matches. Up first, we have the triple threat for the women's tag titles between Bayley, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, and the IIconics. In a match I'm surprisingly excited for, after Bayley and Sasha became champions last week amidst their slow burn breakup. I feel like losing the tag titles will result in them finally breaking apart. However, the titles probably won't change hands twice in such a short span of time. So I expect Bayley and Sasha to keep the belts for at least another month. Then there is Apollo Crews vs Andrade for the US title. Apollo has been on a tear ever since the Raw post-WrestleMania, and his US Championship win was a clear sign creatives have really gotten behind him. He's been champion for just a few weeks and has already defeated Andrade, so I think the match will be great, but Apollo's reign will likely continue for a while. After that, Sheamus and Jeff Hardy will clash again as part of their very controversial and pretty tone-deaf DUI storyline. The match will probably be decent since they are both good wrestlers, but at this point, it would feel kinda off-putting if Jeff loses the feud. However, I think WWE will prolong this storyline beyond Backlash, so Sheamus will probably even their score, leading to a rematch at Extreme Rules. Following that, we have Asuka vs Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka was crowned champion after Becky Lynch was forced to vacate the belt, and her first title defense is in a rather uninspired feud. Nia hasn't looked great since coming back from injury, and to be honest, I'm already more invested in an Asuka vs Charlotte program. So, I see no reason to take the title away from Asuka anytime soon. Afterwards, Braun Strowman will defend the Universal title in a handicap match against The Miz and John Morrison. This might be a little bit of a hyperbole, but Miz and Morrison are the most obvious placeholder title challengers in a long time. The Universal Championship is not going anywhere until Braun faces The Fiend. Then we have
the greatest wrestling match ever.
Edge vs Randy Orton. For the past 4 months, these two have exchanged several great promos. But after their disappointingly underwhelming and unnecessarily long WrestleMania match, this feud has lost a bunch of heat in my eyes. It can go either way, and I don't think I care enough for either result. I'm gonna guess Randy will win with shenanigans that lead right into Edge's next big feud. And finally, we have Drew McIntyre vs Bobby Lashley for the WWE title. And I can't believe how much actual anticipation I have to see a Lashley match. Ever since his comeback, he's been stuck with a bad streak of aimless angles and storylines. That is, until MVP joined him, and all of a sudden, he became a credible title contender. However, Drew is really looking like a viable face of the company for years to come, and Lashley and MVP's act is still really fresh, so there's no rush to take the belt off of Drew. And before I leave, as of this recording, none of the following matches have been confirmed, but you know WWE and how much they love to add doubts at the very last minute before a pay-per-view. So, we could see the New Day vs Cesaro and Nakamura in an easy tag title retention for Kofi and Big E. Then maybe we could see the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders face off, with Montes and Angelo finally beating the Raiders in the ring. I could also see rematches where Kevin Owens defeats Angel Garza, or Mandy Rose scores one over Sonya Deville. And some combination of Rollins, Theory and Murphy versus Black and Carrillo could also happen, with Rollins and his disciples standing tall. Do you agree with my choices? Leave a comment down below with your predictions for Backlash. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Primary Wrestling for any updates. That's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, see ya!